That is it with a roundup in terms of transfers. Who is going where? Madrid for they say as it stands now there. Omunto will be in January. They will still use Raul Asensio, hold it up and hope. Say team no ebetimi atiejina no betimi results as the season goes on. There are 2 sets of matches with talents around him this weekend. You don't want to miss it, Mesrel. So weekend we only maybe 10 tema, put them together and then clear your schedule. National ball, not you when in because the talents will give you excitement. Which push the talents table no so Antonio Conte Napoli Edasoro with 47 points with goal difference of 20. Of course, internationally, 1 game in hand. So it means that anything can happen. They can go joint stop with Napoli for now. Antonio Conte's Napoli have gone 12 matches, clean sheets, Italian Serie A, and then this weekend, almost a very, very, very big one. Almost Italian Serie A, almost away and then at 8:45 to Bergamo to go and play team a friend Atalanta. Gian Piero Gasperini, Atalanta. The 3-back of Gian Piero Gasperini, and then the transform 4-3-3 of Antonio Conte on the team. Stanislav Lobotka in the middle of the pack with Billy Gilmore and Frank Andre Zombo agrees on Fiifi-Manfred. Then of course, Abranchi FN Romelu Lukaku up top to try and get a job done. With the absence of Victor Kvaratskhelia, it means that Abranchi FN Davide Neres will have a lot of responsibility from out wide to make sure they creative for Abranchi FN Antonio Conte with Atalanta. Atalanta in the last 3 games about Ross. In the last 3 games, the Italians consistently they are drawing. And even at home, they are drawing. I think that after San Napoli lost not to Lazio, they are beginning to get back to it again. And a game is very, very, very close. My money is on Antonio Conte, team a friend in Napoli, to go and get it a double chance away at Bergamo. Meaning, when time goal scorer should be Abranchi friend Matteo Retegui. Very, very good player consistently. And highest goal scorer with talent Serie A. Juventus ex-NFA actually team a friend AC Milan. It means that there is a repeat of the battle between the son and the father. Abranchi friend Francesco Conceição, our Obama Juventus, and of course, ne papa friend Sergio Conceição, the new manager of the Milanisti for it's a big, big battle over there. First one, the papa in the really. The second one, Thiago Motta at home. Juve for they hardly lose any match. They have been very good. In fact, the last time out, away at Atalanta, I'm going to draw. And even at home at the Turin Stadium, in as much as Man City for Edis ascending Juve for and trying to woo Abranchi friend Cambiaso to come to the Etihad and come and play. I think Juventus for will have a solid team. The Shiglo and the likes in the middle of the pack, of course, with Kepler, Turan and Mo. This is a very, very good team that can hold their own against team friend AC Milan. And I believe that Bibiabe come up on that side for team Yefreno Juventus. In front of Mundo Deportivo yesterday, me who saw headline way. I'm saying, hey, wow. It means that if this is really the plan for Hansi Flick, Juan Laporta, any person in there, then it is a match onto winning the La Liga. Barca for natural any more, Mundo for natural, any more say ahora, apo La Liga. Literally, ahora ni say almost inside your fans come on. I mean, we are going towards the La Liga, almost person who Spanish La Liga no. But someone do Spanish La Liga table it here. Let's go Madrid is on top. Yeah. And Barca won that third, in fact, by the last game time. And Real Madrid for Asian Fifi. And Barca this weekend, before even the good news or after the good news of the Spanish Supercopa, is the good news of our Brentford and Ronald Araujo. And officially, it is very, very close to Ronald even has a contract extension our team friend FC Barcelona. He is going to be there. He is going to be the player for Barcelona. Or extended their series. Centre backs will be pace, physicality, only game new ready. Araujo is part of the top 5 in play. ABA Plano, and I'm saying this proud to his injury. I've not seen him properly. You want to give him some time after the injury. Araujo is a good centre back. And he's a player that Barca Fonini is going to help, especially with the injury of Inigo Martinez. It's a very, very good news for team and friend FC Barcelona. They are playing against Getafe. Rich, Getafe ni Barca match, and ideally, and can share that new game. Giddy, sir. In the year 2024, Barca beat Getafe twice. 1-1-0 and then one other 4-0 or so. Subsequent years, in the last 2 years, Barca call away to Getafe. They tend to struggle a little bit. Now Getafe finding a lot of injury issues in recent times. But Otiobo manager in the pre-match press conference, they seem to have come out of the woods in that regard. But Barca on a solid form. I think Barca going away to Getafe should be a tricky one, but then Barca should be able to win.
Okay.
You would want to be a little bit careful. Say, may they call the air to one but still, this is a game of Barca for a bit in Yasha. No, I make catch you say when Madrid came out of the tunnel to come and prepare for my last game, no boy, you know. The faithful son almost Santiago Bernabeu, no, I say, I'm a whistles kakra or see, upo, there is pressure under Carlo Ancelotti. Madrid is not a kind of club that consistently they will throw their manager under the bus. Madrid ain't more any indication. Say they are rethinking their issues of Carlo Ancelotti. I'm putting it outside. Not even Massa will get that access. They will keep it close to their chest. But the truth of the matter is that at Madrid, results they have it consistently say results Emma. Not saying big games where they're expecting Carlo Ancelotti to deliver, he is not. Questions should be asked of him certainly. And at the end of the season, Senyama Anko in the direction of course, Florentino Perez, that really Madrid will begin to actively look at Brentford and Xabi Alonso to try and get him to come and do the job. Of course, in tomorrow's game, if they want to be in that battle there, Madrid knows that after all of that pressure, it's going to be important. Say Madrid for Ebenya results in today on Saturday, Sunday, and on Monday, matches for English Premier League. I think say a more day and and the battle for the top of the English Premier League is exciting. Newcastle Ababe signed Chelsea one got that 4 to 38 points, and then Obo against AFC Bournemouth 34 points. In 9 games, Bournemouth only unbeaten. 9. The only thing is the majority of those ones have been a lot of draws. Else are random. And Bournemouth have been very good. Now there is a little backstory. Newcastle former manager IFN Eddie Howe was the manager at AFC Bournemouth. Abraham AFC Bournemouth at the time were finishing the highest English Premier League. Or a former Bournemouth player. Of course, at some point in time, Ankoye, he had to move on from team friend Bournemouth to go to Newcastle United. At Newcastle, Odioma Sanko acquired a lot of good things over there. Then there has been Andoni Ariola who has come in as manager at AFC Bournemouth. And also Bonajuma El Honum. Rich, I saw this graphic and I wanted to show it to you. 7 December na year to Abana. Now Newcastle for that 12th position when English Premier League. 17 January, 4th position. Consecutive and consistent wins. And
from
so
12
to
4th.
Yeah. In just
that is incredible.
Yeah, little over a month, Newcastle for. And then open, who's an Andy catcher say one of the most informed teams we are seeing is Newcastle, anyhow Newcastle, and Atletico de Madrid. So they are on a very, very good form. And I think it makes that game difficult for Bournemouth for me because Newcastle focus on Super Fear. And of course, in all of that conversation, as a certain Alexander Isak, who has been scoring consistently in all of these games. FA Cup, Carabao Cup, League, everything. Isak form number. At the beginning of the season, now it's in there and Obangi in the goals and they are getting a lot of form. It's a game that I'm expecting to be very exciting. For me, I'll be bet Phillips, so I'll take it away because it's a tricky one. Of course, Brentford fought left here to play against Liverpool. Yes, Chelsea has struggled with the home form. One of the best home teams there Brentford for. And then they are waiting for Liverpool to come. It wasn't easy for them. If you're at the G-Tech Community Stadium, Man City have seen it. And a lot of the teams will suffer. And I think this one of those games again that can be tricky for Liverpool. One match will end in a draw, and we were very, very careful with it. Of course, West Ham United, Crystal Palace, a London derby, first one for coach your friend Graham Potter to come in and play last season. Arsenal and League, was one of these matches, and key amongst them was Unai Emery at Aston Villa. See, if Arsenal wins the league, they need to beat Villa. Yeah. So Arsenal be so Rich, and so Chef Villa, and you're non-negotiable. even in the absence of Gabriel Jesus, Bukayo Saka, they need to beat Aston Villa. Because if we've seen something this season, you will say Aston Villa team is beatable if you do your things right. The way Chelsea were able to beat them was to pin Villa for one back and then occupy the half spaces aggressively, then break Villa for one down. But in that case, no press, no counter press have to be spot on. You who's Arsenal for most of the times favor the off the ball job of the game than more on the ball. I think say a match say Arsenal for 80 share and I believe say they'll be able to go and then do the job in the German Bundesliga matches so on buying air ball Ninaka part of the code no, and of course the Italian Serie A same. There is also the French Liga Paris Saint-Germain air ball match and that seems to be a week up starting on the right tone, good matches, very very predictable. In fact, one of our matches now just 5 games spending a pick here to make sure say and investors they will get a very 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 good luck on saying in the last few games and match now tricky, but I'm sure say this should be a good one for it. Rich say what Jenya before say you reach kakra no your quote miensa and then egusuro ha say first one 15183418 this is to be 15183418 next one 15189E89 15189E89 and our last one no 1518A599 1518A599 usually ne ketwa kwan matunu din Fiifi-Manfred's choice into kuma quote ni esenya ne ketwa no Fiifi-Manfred's choice and insurance one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mate